Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a first impressions and my first thoughts of some brushes that I've recently purchased. They're a company called Zoeva, so this company here, a company based in Germany. So I'm quite excited about unboxing this today because I've never used their brushes before, so this will be quite exciting for me. It came in a white box like this. It's quite simple, plain, nothing too exciting yet. So let's go and let's open this up. Feels like Christmas all over again. So inside the box looks like this, which is quite cute packaging. Okay, I'm gonna take this. So they're £55 and the postage was £7.50, and I think I ordered these on Tuesday just before Christmas, and they've come today, which is Monday. So they took around just under 1 week to arrive, which is great because they've come all the way from Germany. Inside some bubble wrap. So inside it looks like this. So it's my pouch that it comes in. I love it, it's really cute. The quality is really lovely, and I got my brushes in like a rose gold. As you can see, this is why the pouch is this colour. Really lovely. So I unzip it, and inside the pouch is just plain. Packaging looks like this. So this is how they came. These are all my brushes that came in the set. Went for the rose gold set. So the handles are a dark brown, and then as you can see the tips are rose gold, which they look stunning. And in this set I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 eyeshadow brushes or eye brushes. Let me read this quickly. So it's the complete eye set. They do other sets on their website, but I decided to go for the eyeshadow set. So the first brush I'm going to show you is a fine liner, which looks like this. So it's an angled liner, so you can use it for, you know, doing your eyeliner on top, or you can use it underneath. That one. The next one is a wing liner, which looks like this. The code is 317, and with these brushes you can use for your top liner, lower liner, and also you can use this brush for your eyebrows. The next brush is a detailed shader 237, which looks like this. Let me see what this feels like. So they're beautifully, so soft, this one. So these brushes have got the mix of synthetic and natural bristles. That one's lovely and soft. So the detail shader you could use for, again, under the eye, or applying smaller shades to the inner corners of your eyes, the harder to reach places, or even to highlight the brow bone here. So the next one I'm going to show you is the brow line. The number is 322, which looks like this. So again, this one is used for your eyebrow. Oh, it's so soft. I love this one. Really soft. It looks like this one, it could possibly be natural bristles with a synthetic tip. So this one is for your eyebrows here. You can use it for other areas if you like. If you'd like to get quite a intense line of shadow in your crease. The next one I'm going to show you is the Luxe Pencil, which looks like this. lovely actually. So this one you would use in your crease line again to get some definition. So, you know, if you're blending in your crease line and also your lower lash line here as well. The next one I'm going to show you is a smudger in that number is 226. It looks like this. So with a smudger, again, this one has quite different uses. You can use it to highlight your brow bone, to apply some eyeshadow across the whole lid. You can go to blend the lower lash line. This one's so soft. I love this one. At the moment, the ones that look like they're natural and then with a synthetic tip seem to be my favourite first impressions of all of them at the moment, because they feel the softest. It'll be interesting when I actually use them to see how they apply my eyeshadows. The next one I'm going to show you is the Luxe Crease, which looks like this. These type of brushes are my favourite brushes because I just use them the most to do all my blending of colours in the crease line and the outer lids. So this one's a lovely feel. They're so soft, these brushes. I can say straight away these brushes are so lovely and soft. Probably like the softest brushes I have. I'm trying to compare with my other brushes. This one's so soft. The next one I'm going to show you is the Luxe Soft Definer, which looks like this. And the number is 227. Again, this one's lovely and soft. I'm not sure if these are as soft as the other ones, like the half natural and half synthetic. They feel completely different really, because these are a bit more denser. They're denser, more dense even, but really soft. So this one is the Soft Definer. So you can use this again in the crease line to blend any harsh lines out, to get your really nice transitions between colours. Or you can use it again to apply your main colour across your whole lids. The next one I'm going to show you is the Luxe Define Crease. This one's quite similar to the Luxe Crease. The only difference in description, this one is defined, so it actually is quite smaller. I'll compare them for you in a moment. And this one is in 224. So if I just compare the two, so this one is the Luxe Define Crease and this one is the Luxe Crease. Can you see the difference in size? Obviously the crease brush is a lot larger. Okay, the defined crease I would say is used more for like an intense look, because it's not as large as the crease brush. It won't blend, you know, to a more larger area. It's more controlled, so that's why I think it would be called a defined crease, because you're applying more of a defined line with this shader. This is really cute because I really like this one, because I haven't got one like this one actually. Like all the ones that I have, like crease brushes, are either a lot shorter and not as skinny as long, so I'm quite interested to use this one to see how different it applies my shadows. So I'm on the last three brushes. The next one I have is a concealer buffer brush. The number is 142 and it looks like this. Again, first impressions, they're super soft. They're very, like I said, the ones that look natural to synthetic feel completely different to the synthetic. I think this is synthetic brushes. They both feel so nice, but I've noticed actually that the half-tipped ones, like half brown, half white ones, all of them are the more tapered style, so they're a bit more denser. So the concealer buffer is used for under the eyes, anywhere really when you're about to conceal any areas or any blemishes. You know, you can just dab this in some concealer and just apply it on. The next one is a Luxe Smokey shader, which looks like this. The number for this one is 234, and this one looks like this. For a brush like this, I would use to apply my full shade across my eyelid, or I would use this for applying colours to the outer corners before using the crease brush to blend out the shade. This type of brush more so for placement of colour before blending. On to the last brush now. This one is called the Luxe Petit Crease, which looks like this. I was expecting it to be more dense, but it's actually really soft. This one's quite similar to one I showed you earlier, actually. So it's quite similar to this one, the Luxe Pencil. Can you see? If I just show you the difference. So this one's the Luxe Petit Crease, and this one is the Luxe Pencil. You can see they're quite similar in shape, but this one is larger. Okay, so with the smaller ones, you can use them for more applying in detail, and you know, you can use your larger ones to buff out any harsh lines also. So the last one that I showed you was the Petite Crease. So again, this one would be used in your crease line to get a really lovely defined line here. You can also use it to blend out any shades more accurately. You can use it to create a winged look also in this edge here. Also, because it's slightly pointed, you can use it under the eyes to apply more accurately under your lash line, or you can use it to blend out any colours. Also, with these type of brushes, you can also use to contour your nose for more control. I know some people would like to use more larger brushes, but I do prefer smaller, pointier brushes because then you can apply more accurately. So that was my last brush. So my first impression of the Zoeva brushes, they look stunning, the quality is beautiful, and I'm really happy with these. So you know, that's good news, because I was really excited about them. Obviously I weren't sure when they'd arrive because of Christmas, because it's during the Christmas period. I wasn't sure if they were going to take longer than normal, and obviously they were coming from Germany, but seriously guys, they took less than a week to get to me, and for the price as well. I've got all the brushes, all the eye brushes I'll ever need for £55. I think that's amazing value, and for the quality is just, you know, you can't really go wrong. So I would definitely recommend these to anyone that's wants some really lovely quality brushes and don't want to spend ridiculous amounts. I know for some of these £55 could be a lot, but you know, you are getting 12 brushes. You won't need any other brushes for your eyes. So you know, if any of you were interested in buying these, I would definitely say they're worth it, and I cannot wait to use these. I think that's it guys, I don't really have anything else to say. Hopefully I'll be able to do a tutorial with these brushes soon, because I'm so excited about using them. Obviously I have to clean them before I use them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for watching.